Welcome back, intrepid listeners, to Controllers in Comedy, where we scavenge the digital world's dumpster to unearth comedic gold. This episode is appropriately named Glitches and Giggles Gaming's Goofiest Glories. I'm your host, Gamemyer, bringing you tales of absurdity from the gaming universe. Today we've got a lineup that's truly out of this world. From bovine love dilemmas to celestial sniping shenanigans. First, let's turn back the clock to simpler times, a time of server queue nightmares. And then the age-old question, to inbreed or not inbreed Minecraft cows. But before we even get started, let's listen to the best podcast intro music ever. Thank you so much to Shane Goochner, Disco Stew, and their amazing intro, The Final Stand. First up, let's talk about the unexpected return of server queue times, a nostalgic nightmare for any OG gamer. Yep, those days of waiting longer than a DMV line just to play your favorite game are making a comeback. To our seasoned WoW veterans, it's time to dust off those old war stories. Remember the good old days? And server queue times were the scariest 3 words in a gamer's dictionary? Well, they're back with a vengeance, and our youngins are learning the hard way that patience is not just a virtue, but a necessity. To all of you WoW players nodding along, congratulations. Your PTSD is valid. So let's dive into the meat of today's episode, HELLDIVERS 2, described as a co-op shooter mixed with comedy genius. It's where gigantic insects and red-eyed robots threaten our beloved Super Earth. The solution? A shoulder-mounted laser cannon, and democracy delivered via aerial bombardment, of course. In HELLDIVERS 2, seriousness is reserved solely for extermination. This game is a slapstick masterpiece, where your comrades' limbs create rainbows as they're flung through the air by explosive shelling. And let's not forget the most romantic gesture in the game, feeding rocket shells to your partner's launcher. Who said chivalry was dead? Speaking of teamwork, what's the funniest and most chaotic moment you shared with your squad in HELLDIVERS 2? Share your tales of camaraderie and chaos in the comments below. And here's where it gets interesting. HELLDIVERS 2 has human game masters tweaking the fights in real time. That's right. There's someone out there getting paid to make your gaming experience a living hell. Talk about job satisfaction. Regardless, let's remember whether you're laughing at bugs flying into the light of death or strategizing with your pals on how to crack open beefy armored lads like glorified walnuts. HELLDIVERS 2 offers a blend of chaos and strategy that keeps us coming back for more. And remember, if you run into a red pillar of light, not only will I laugh at you in your comms, but so will the developers, your teammates, and even Super Earth itself. Because in HELLDIVERS 2, the only thing more dangerous than the enemy is your own overconfidence. So as it's becoming more known, HELLDIVERS 2 challenges us with real-time adjustments from human game masters. If you could throw a curveball back at them, what kind of challenge would you create for the developers themselves? From the battlefields of HELLDIVERS 2 to the pastoral pastures of Minecraft, let's transition from intergalactic chaos to domestic dilemmas. Now that we are back in the pixelized pastures, we have ourselves a Minecraft cow conundrum. That's right. We're diving headfirst into the blocky pastures where players debate the ethics of virtual livestock management. Some opt for a royal approach, ensuring their cows' bloodlines are as pure as, well, royalty, while others adopt a more free love philosophy. On one side, we have gamers who treat their virtual livestock like the medieval royal family, keeping their bloodline as pure as the Habsburgs. On the other hand, we have players who adapt a more laissez-faire approach to bovine romance. Now, I've heard of a guy who tries to separate his cows by generation. A noble effort, sure, but buddy, that's still inbreeding. You might have a cow that's technically your great-great-great-grand cow, but let's face it, it's still a bit too close for comfort. And then there are those Minecraft geneticists who take a more Darwinian approach, breeding cows willy-nilly, and if they happen to mass breed cows, they might just invent a cow crusher that auto-cooks them with lava. But the real question is, what kind of being inbred are we talking about here? Brioche? Sourdough? Because let's be honest, that might just change the game. And for all of you bread enthusiasts out there, we're speaking your language now. Ha ha ha, peak comedy, folks, peak comedy.
Ha ha ha.
Remember, in the world of Minecraft, whether you're a stickler for cow genealogy or just in it for the bread, there's a place for all of us. But let's be real, in a world where you can punch trees and carry lava in buckets, are we really questioning the genetics of our livestock? One thing is for certain. In Minecraft, keep your friends close, and your cows, well, maybe not that close. But the gaming world's oddities don't end there. No, they reach all the way to the moon. In the GTA universe, players discovered a celestial surprise. Shoot the moon with a sniper rifle, and it plays size shifter, toggling between the modest moon and a mammoth moon. Literally. In the streets of GTA 3, players found they could change the moon's size with a few well-placed sniper bullets. For all the celestial snipers out there, how has the moon size glitch impacted your night sky adventures in GTA? Have you found any other cosmic Easter eggs we should know about? And we ask ourselves about this humorous oversight. Was it a hidden message from the devs? Nope, just a classic case of developer indecision immortalized in the night sky. Instead of fixing bugs, they left it as a quirky feature for players to stumble upon, turning a coding oversight into a piece of gaming folklore. But real quick, listeners, as we all know, GTA games are known for their Easter eggs and glitches. What's the funniest glitch you've encountered? And how did it affect your gameplay experience? So the next time you're navigating the gaming world and stumble upon something bizarre, remember, it might just be a developer's way of sprinkling a little extra fun into your gaming experience. So, whether you're meticulously managing your Minecraft cow's family tree, altering the cosmos with your GTA rifle, or navigating the comedic war zone of HELLDIVERS 2, remember, the true victory isn't in the game itself, but in the giggles and glitches that we share along the way. So keep your lasers charged, your cows, well, inbred, and your moonshots ready. And until next time, this is Glitches and Giggles Gaming Goofiest Glories signing off. Stay glitchy, gamers, both figuratively and literally. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and follow us on social media to stay glitchy and giggle with us. We will see you next time.